Night Show. My name's Chris, I'm your host. And on music, let me introduce to you Sam.
And
Hey. Hey, indeed. So, for tonight's show, I thought we would open up with some thoughts on how you drive. I know these days we're not really driving all that much due to the circumstances, but someday soon, we'll be hitting that highway blazing with all four wheels as we head out into what we call Americana. Let me then ask you, do you only speed if there's another speeder in front of you? It's okay if you do. It's okay if you feel that the law may crack down upon your insurance rates and tear your record asunder. Tell me further, are you the kind of driver that hovers in the middle lane and waits for that one lone wolf to arrive to your left, to where you then and only then energetically find that gas pedal so that you might speed up alongside as if you were a happy little puppy running alongside your mommy golden retriever? All well and good if you are. Another query, are you the driver that will not and cannot pace that left lane when it becomes your turn to lead all other speeders onto speeding glory? And again, I clarify, we here at the Night Show are in no way condoning speeding. One of my own personal vehicles barely makes it up the speed limit down a hill. We here are only interested in getting at the truth, in determining driver behavior. And now let's see if there are any viewer comments. Oh yeah, here's one from Topeka Tapioca Tom. He writes, "Bro, I don't want to get caught speeding, so what's it to you?" Sorry, bro. Godspeed to you, bro. So the next comment, let's see, comes from a viewer with a tag I can't say out loud. Let's just say it involves a lot of middle fingers. I don't give a flying about nothing that you have to say, you loser bag. Well, to that I have to say, calm down. What are you, like, guilty of the aforementioned crimes of traffic that we were describing before? Asshole. Why don't you stay in the middle lane next time and not hover over to the left and slow it down? Huh? Next time, think about what you're doing. Or shut the up. Please keep those comments coming. Thank you. And we'll be back with a message from our corporate sponsor.
you still have no sponsors.
Still? We had a great show last time.
Nothing.
And now on to sports. For that, let's go to Gar on location.
Welcome to the 2020 Surf-Off.
Conditions today are fantastic, just perfect. And so let's meet our contestants. Surfing in Heat 1 will be Benji T from Topeka, Kansas. He started surfing an hour ago. Yes, folks, 60 whole minutes ago.
Next is Red Fanta. And yes, Red is his real name. And no, he didn't want to tell us where he hails from or how long he has been surfing. All we know is that we couldn't find a single tape or file or anything of him from any single previous event. And on Heat 1, wow, Red Fanta grabs the first wave and look at that ride. Epic. Wow. He even doing a perfect sea otter belly dive. Can Benji T match? No, apparently the lack of experience really cost the man from Kansas. And well, due to our distancing rules, we couldn't have all the competitors make it to the event on time. So tune in again for Heat 2 of the 2020 Surf-Off. Back off to you, Chris.
That was fascinating. And they said sports was canceled for 2020. I think not. And now let's take a musical break where Sam will be playing I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore by REO Speedwagon.
I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. It's time to bring this ship into the
Sam. Thank you so much. And now, on to Gar for tonight's Insight.
Thank you, Chris. So today's idea is about sports, NHL hockey. So what if each team had to leave their net empty for 1 whole minute? Yes, 1 whole minute. Each team will be able to decide when they want to leave the net empty, as long as for 1 minute. So would you start in the beginning? Imagine that. No goalie in the beginning of the game. That's pretty crazy. Or would you wait for you get the lead? Or would you wait for the end where you might want to have a skater anyway just to catch up? So, NHL, I'm calling you out. Are you willing to take the open net challenge? Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Gar. It's most insightful. And now let's go to tonight's special guest.
Have a guest.
Tonight's special guest is Heather Dorian.
Hey,
And
what's up?
she's this amazing actress that chooses not to speak about her acting because she's probably the most humble person I know. Thank you so much for coming on tonight, Heather.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? How you doing? How's sequestered life?
It's it's not so bad. Good days and bad days. I think a lot of people could relate. Usually
Yes.
when it's sunny out, it's a better day than when it's like Monday was rainy. That was a dark day. So
True.
today's
Yeah.
pretty good though.
Great
Today's a good
point.
one. How you doing? You holding up all right?
We're doing great. Yeah, we're
Alright.
we're hanging in. You know, we're hanging in. We're making the most of it.
That's what
So
you do.
I do know, and the crowd at home will now know that you are a rat handler.
I am. Is he sleep? Come here, Shadow. Come here, bud. There he is. He just popped his head out. It's like a little dog. So
Oh,
he'll
look
come
at
when I
that.
call him. Come here. Come say hi. So that's him.
What's his name?
Pretty sure it's Shadow.
How do you know that?
Oh, I was just listening to our special guest.
And yeah, he goes by Shadow. Shadow facts. Because he used to have, not to get sad, he used to have a partner named Gandalf, but Gandalf passed a few months ago.
Oh, sorry. Sorry
No,
to
it's
hear.
okay. Circle of life. He's in the backyard pushing up daisies, which I now
Okay.
enjoy. So.
All right.
Pretty
All
fun.
respect to that. All respect.
Oh, he's
Buzz.
just sweet.
Oh, buzz went off.
Buzz went off.
Yeah, so that
What's the
means
buzz?
either you or Shadow can answer this question. Pet peeve.
What? What's the or rat peeve in this case? Okay.
Yes.
Well, obviously, I'm sure one of his and mine together is when people say rats aren't like affectionate or, they're nasty. This rat is very different than a Subway New York rat. And they are great pets. So that's always like their main ambassador. And another pet peeve of mine is when people go, no offense, but, and then they say something incredibly offensive.
Oh yeah, no, that's
You know
true.
that?
Yes.
That, and you always know it's coming.
Yeah, that
Like,
is.
no offense, but rats are kind of gross.
You got 2 in 1.
Like, no, they're not. They're not.
Thank you for sharing. I mean, that is enlightening for sure. I mean, look how warm he is.
Yeah. And he'll I could, ooh, sorry, I stood up too fast, but they do this thing called perching. So, well, he's not really in the mood right now, clearly, but yeah. Could
That's
vacuum
awesome.
my house, walk around with him.
Well, Heather, thanks so much for sharing so much, and thank you for coming on. And that's it for tonight's show. Thank you so much for watching. And before we leave, I'd like to give a special thanks to our medical community that's doing their bravest work right now. Please stay safe out there. We love you. And as per our show, if you liked it, tag your friends below. Comment. Love to hear them. And pass us on. Means a lot. So we can make some more. And that's it. Take care.